It's Clark and Perry
on the case.
Da-na-na-na. Clark and Perry do what it takes. Da-na-na-na. Clark and Perry investigate.
The activities and interests of local artists in the Windy City's finest throughout both Lethbridge and Medicine Hat, Alberta. Available on TELUS, Optic TV, On Demand, VidFlex, YouTube, and more for limited time only. Terms and conditions apply.
Da-na-na-na.
So I'm ready. I don't know if you're ready too.
Yeah.
Let's kind of dive in and show some folks how exactly you do a lot this style of photography as well too.
So you want to get in my head?
Yes,
little
absolutely,
further. Okay.
absolutely. That would be lovely. It looks like you already brought your gear here as well too.
Yep.
So what exactly, which camera are you going to be using?
I'm going to use a DSLR. That's
Okay.
a digital single lens reflex, they call it.
Okay, sweet.
So it's a bulky kind of camera,
Wow,
kind
look
of
at
heavy.
that.
So its form factor is a lot like the film factor or the film cameras from decades ago.
Mm-hmm.
And they just call it single lens reflex because inside is a mirror system and a prism that projects the image through the viewfinder. So what you see through this viewfinder is what the lens is seeing.
Okay.
So modern cameras are now going mirrorless. So the mirror inside is being replaced by a direct-to-screen kind of situation, which makes the camera smaller, just as capable as this camera is, just a smaller form factor, lighter, same performance though.
Oh, that's awesome.
I picked this just before mirrorless started coming into the market.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, if I would have waited a little bit, but I'm fine.
I'm sure the market is absolutely insane as well too.
Yeah.
So like it's you always have different opportunities and chances to grab the next deal, right?
Yeah.
So no, that's fantastic. How long have you had this one?
This one was a replacement for one that got stolen back, what year was that? 2018, I think, somewhere around there. Yeah. So I had it insured and they just said, hey, go buy some new stuff. And I was like, I'm going to get this. And I don't know if I'd say thankful that my other stuff got stolen. It was pretty stressful, but I was happy to the insurance people. They were very good. They took care of me very well. And I'm happy to have this.
Perfect. Well, I can't wait to utilize it as well too. So we were asked to bring over some props and we have some props over to the side as well too, to hopefully try to inspire and see if there's anything that we want to necessarily do as well too. So we can take a trip over here and kind of show off what we have. We got ourselves what I think most folks can understand is a pool noodle. Very good. I don't know if this inspires much. We have some black foam as well too.
Black foam, okay.
We also have a whiteboard with no pen nor eraser.
All right.
And then we have over here, just under the blanket, obviously toys, but we have a painted Dollarama shotgun, and then we have a sword, and then we have a small hobby of my own. We have some small miniatures, little skeletons and monsters and all the sort as well too.
All right. I think we could probably do something with these. And maybe that sword.
Okay. Oh, the sword, right.
The sword.
Not the whiteboard? You
no,
sure?
Maybe not. Well, we could do something with the pool noodle. It may be less impressive, but
that's okay.
I think we could do something with these.
Okay, perfect. What are so what's the first thing that you look for when you're trying to
conceptualize?
Yeah, conceptualize.
Well, let's say for this particular thing, let's go over this idea that I'm having.
Yeah.
So we've got all these little miniature like monsters and skeletons and things like that. I'm thinking of finding a place on the ground where we can set these up.
Okay.
Maybe not grass, maybe some dirt or something like that.
Okay.
Maybe the road's edge, I'm not sure. But we can set up like a little battle. And if one of you, maybe yourself, took the sword, I'd be able to photograph a scene with these little miniatures and then do a second photo of you with the sword engaging in battle with them. And then digitally, I'll be able to shrink you down into the scene so it looks like you are
no way
one of the miniatures, but a little more realistic, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense. Wow, that is so cool. Okay, yeah, I'd love to try this out. We got a whole plethora of these little guys to kind of show off as well too. So I guess all we're looking for now is just a patch of dirt.
A patch of dirt. Maybe this dirt.
We could use right by the table.
Or this dirt up here. Looks like there's some tired. Wait, let's go up there. I can see a little patch there.
Oh yeah, nice and flat too,
Yep.
which might be perfect for these guys, these little
Yep,
ones to
this is going to be it.
stand.
That
Oh.
patch right there.
Awesome, awesome. It looks like we got some ants here as well too.
That will be just extras.
Okay.
Let's call them extras.
Extras, extras. Okay, perfect. I was about to ask too, like we've seen a little, so you've had the chance to kind of, I guess, take a photo of somebody and shrink them down to size.
Yeah.
Have you ever worked with miniatures before?
I think this could be a first, actually.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We did it. Okay.
First. Here
I'm
we
super
go.
excited. All right. Well, don't let me,
Okay.
I'm probably just going to toss them out and see what we have.
Well, yeah. Then
And
we'll.
then we can use whatever we feel inspired by as well too. We got a few unpainted little guys as well too, but we got like.
I think for this case we'll go for painted,
Okay.
and because you have a lot of skeletons, I'm thinking let's maybe keep the focus on with them.
Okay. Sounds good.
So it'll be you versus, it'll be like Jason and the Argonauts. If you ever seen that classic
Oh.
stop motion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. Okay.
So now,
Oh, looks like we got a few different designs here.
okay.
And a couple
Oh, yeah, good.
duplicates. Oh, and we have this four-armed one as well.
That'll be the big boss.
The
Yeah.
big boss. All right, perfect. And I think that's all the oh, we also have a one on a horse.
Oh,
It's got like a little bit of a
Yeah.
bendy
a
spear,
little
but
droopy. Yeah.
a little droopy. Okay, well, we'll leave him off to the side just for
Okay.
now as a backup just in case. But this seems to be everybody. So that is
Okay.
what we'll work with.
Let's do that then. Let's see.
This really
Oh,
makes
these
me
feel
feel like a kid again.
Does it? Oh, good.
Yeah, it really does.
Well, you want me to set these up, or
Yeah, well, you are the artist here. I'm not too sure how even these are going to be positioned in a way. We're just trying to so that I understand as well too. We're trying to just set them up in a way, and you're going to take a similar photo of me, and I'm going to be
Yeah.
shrunk down to size and kind of in front of these.
that's exactly it.
Wow.
Yeah. So this one, I'm gonna pull this one out.
Okay,
Maybe this guy too,
sounds good.
and
They don't fit in. They're too
pull
classy.
this guy.
Perfect.
Have him running. So I'm thinking is, here's the big boss. He'll be like driving the forces forward.
Of course.
This guy looks like he's engaging. I'll put him in the front because this will be the guy you're going to be first.
Okay,
Let's
nice.
see.
The
Make sure
first
he's-
victim.
Where is he? Okay. Yeah. Then, let me think about. So let's say I got that. So I'm going to imagine you're going to be in this spot
Okay,
eventually.
right on top of that leaf.
Now, because you're the star of the show, you have to almost think cinematically about this.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to be the face, so I'm going to shoot from this direction.
Okay.
Going to prep the scene a little bit with some terraforming. Then, I'll get down here. Okay.
So what are the settings that you're kind of looking at when it comes to this camera?
I want to be a bit cinematic, so I'm gonna have sort of a semi-shallow depth of field.
Okay.
So the big boss will be a little blurry, and the guy you're engaging with will be sharp.
Okay, that makes sense.
And
Yep.
then I have to get an angle where I can duplicate the angles. If I go too high, there's nothing around here I'll be able to shoot from to get the same perspective of view.
Right.
So we've got nice flat lighting here, so I don't have to worry about light and shadows being cast.
that
So,
makes sense. Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna have to take a test shot. See what that looked like. You need a little more depth. I feel like this is a little too shallow because the big boss is too soft.
Very blurry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. And I understand now as well too the depth of field that you're talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. No. Very interesting.
Then
We're supposed to be running up and coming into focus. They're coming to meet their end. I think. Or maybe I'm the victim here. We'll see.
Okay, there. So he's a little soft.
Very cool to kind of catch them at that back angle too.
I think it will work out.
At this size, we have some ants here as well too that are probably going to look like the size of house cats.
Oh yeah.
That is going to be so cool to check out.
I'm almost thinking I don't want to be satisfied with just one shot, so I'm going to take a slightly angled view. Okay.
I know playing around with miniatures in the dirt may not seem like time sensitive. I would certainly hope not. But are there any time sensitive shots that you've had to compensate for or kind of adjust around?
As far as like anticipating like time of day and
yeah, something like that. Or a moving picture as well too.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I'm sure it's happened. Like chasing sunset, for instance. I think that's one of the primary things where you see something in the moment you're like, I've got minutes to get in the right spot.
Right,
So
yeah.
that's happened before.
So
Okay.
what? And I'll let you to take your shot.
Okay.
And with a bunch of moving creatures walking around, do we have to worry about continuity when it comes to this? Something like this?
Yeah. Definitely needs some continuity. Okay, yeah, the light is getting actually quite dark. So I'm having a little issue here. But okay.
It's a good thing we got these.
Oh, but that causes some other issues. We'll see. Well, maybe not so much. Let's see. I'll give it a go. It's not casting any shadows, so that's great. When I get you involved,
We're going to need a bigger one of these.
yes.
Okay, all
But
right.
it's not. It's filling in nice, so
Yeah.
it's not casting really. Well, there's maybe a bit of. It's fine. But I think I'm almost ready. I'm just gonna take a bunch of like safety shots.
Mm-hmm.
Just to make sure there's nothing. So we got. So things I'm going to consider in this when I get them, when I actually get this done, I'll be like editing out all their faces.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like they're just standing in sand like you will be.
Oh, neat. Yeah.
And then they will look less like miniatures and more like some epic undead army. Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, sweet.
Okay.
So you've gotten everything that you've needed so far?
I do. With those, I am done.
Okay, sounds good. I can remove them?
Yep.
All right, perfect.
Then we will go for, we got a nice slope here so I can actually get whatever elevation I want for setting you up. And remember that guy's coming in? Actually, you know that one guy at the front?
Yeah.
Well, there he is. Yeah, take
He's
him. We won't have to have him in position, but just to anticipate, well, I guess I could show you on the actual preview. But he's the one you're fighting.
Yeah, that's right.
So when you're posing, you're going to be like probably cutting up like this.
Okay, okay.
We'll try different things. We could also like have you like gripping the sword, like blocking him.
Okay, yeah.
But we'll do a bunch of shots of you doing different things. And then whichever one works, that's the one I'll put in.
Right,
Yeah.
so we kind of want to match body positions with this specific
Yeah,
kind
because
of
he's
setting,
coming up
right?
like this to hit you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You want to be, imagine that happening.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good. So, yeah, just for everybody's context as well, too, we got this guy coming in. It seems to be a left-handed swinger as well, too. But if anybody knows the undead, they don't think much.
They're tricky.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay,
Okay.
perfect. So coming in with the left swing, I'll go grab the extra prop.
Okay. Then, yeah, I'll just shoot from here.
It's got to be full hair and everything.
Yeah.
We're going Conan the Barbarian here.
So you're going to go down slope.
Okay, down slope.
I'm just going to look at where you are right there, and I'm just
Okay.
going to check this to see if I've got the right angle. And this is about. So imagine you small, and I'm the big camera up there shooting this way.
Okay, sounds good.
So,
Have somebody right in front of us.
yep. let me
Coming
just-
in with a left-handed swing. Oh, I've seen this before. I'm gonna go up with this.
Yes. So, ready?
think I'm
Now,
ready.
let me just make some adjustments here. Yep. And like war face, just.
All right, sounds good. Tune into the Windy City's finest.
Good. Okay. Then variation.
Of the face.
Pose.
Of
so
the
it could be
pose.
like
okay,
a
we'll do a
blocking thing.
block. Okay. Want to
And
keep your.
let's step you into it. So instead of being frozen, let's have you like plant your foot.
Okay, sounds
I'm going
good.
to catch you in the moment. Yep. And again. Yep. And look up into its face, which is maybe up this angle, sort of,
Okay, sounds good.
towards my hand.
Oh, towards your hand.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Maybe like right up here somewhere. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Again. Okay.
It is so weird to have to make that face a few times.
Okay. So I'm just snapping back and forth between his pose and the little miniature and trying to anticipate, is that going to work? I think it will. Yep. Let's do one more.
Okay.
And you're going to do like you're going to be like, you're right-handed?
Yes.
Yeah. So you're going to be like going, I'm not sure how a thrust would go. A thrust, probably with your right leading hand.
Okay, sounds good. We'll probably do something like that.
Yes. Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
All
Yeah.
right.
And again, like that ferocity. Yep, there. Because that one I might, if it works out, I'll just Photoshop it so it looks like you're actually going through the body of the creature.
Excellent. Piercing damage.
And for this,
I'll
that's
take 'em out.
that's about all I would do.
Really?
For this concept, it's pretty straightforward. I don't have to
Right.
set up any special lights. I don't have to. I'll probably add some other special things that I'm going to surprise you with.
Okay.
'Cause
Okay.
I'll send you. Yeah, I guess the finished product.
Yeah,
And
I'm
then-
so excited to kind of see this as well
Yeah.
too. So how long does this typically, like, would something like this take you to edit?
Huh.
I guess it's one of those questions of how much do you want to edit?
Yes,
as
it's
well
part
too.
of that inspiration too.
Yeah.
Because you
yeah.
might start editing it. It's like, oh, it'd be kind of cool if we had like some megalithic stones nearby.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then you start adding in this and that, and maybe some like dramatic sky in the background or like
Mhm.
volcanic. I don't know. You could start going like pretty crazy.
That's
so-
insane. That's insane.
Yeah.
Do we feel inspired to do anything else?
We could have your guest host also involved.
Perry, you want to be a part of this?
Okay.
Nodding in the background as well too. Okay, excellent. Here,
Okay.
I will take the reins.
Just a matter of, I'm looking at what we had set up. So maybe you won't be engaging in it.
Okay.
But you'll be like approaching one.
Okay.
Maybe like make you be a little more barbaric because you got the beard and
I got
everything.
the
So you
beard.
can.
Oh, looking like Conan right there. That's excellent.
So I'm thinking if he's going to be here with this one, engaging it, maybe I'll get you running and I'll either superimpose you against this one or that far one. But I'll put you into the scene somewhere. So
Kind of like a
you're not going
brothers
to be able
in
to pose.
arms.
I think I might have to catch you. Oh, we'll see what the light's like. I might. Yeah, I think I could do it. So, see,
Same
yeah.
same
yeah.
sword. Let's do it.
Let's do
Let's do it. Absolutely.
Okay, so you can go back down there, and because you're running to engage, you're gonna have to probably start a bit further that way. You're gonna have to come up slope, and you're almost gonna be like running and like, yeah.
Look at that face.
And I'm gonna have to get you in motion.
Okay.
So, let me get this set up so I can catch lots of photos. And yep, and actually go like a full, even if you have to go back further and kind of run in. Okay, and you're gonna come up the hill this way.
Running action.
Okay, yep, ready. There.
That went rapid fire, didn't it?
Yeah, it can almost look animated when you. Here, let me. Okay. Oh, there.
Stop motion picture right there.
And we might as well do another just to be safe. Okay, and then, yep, go for it. Okay. Let's see. Get some. Yep.
That is a face of a warrior.
There, yeah. That will work. Then with the magic of, I might use some AI stuff in it too. We'll see. It'll be a surprise. You'll be like, whoa.
Amazing.
That's what I'm anticipating. You guys are going to be like, I can't believe we were in this patch of dirt.
That
Yeah.
is, well, yes, and absolutely like a fun and interesting challenge to kind of take on when it comes to miniatures as well too. Because this is kind of like a side hobby I've always had, was painting, and I've always managed photographing this stuff as well too. And now to actually be potentially in one of these photos, I feel like it's going to be quite surreal as well too.
Oh, I hope so. That'd be
That's going to be really cool. Perry and Clark against a couple of skeletons. No big deal.
Yeah.
Excellent. No, sweet. Do we feel like anything else is going to be worthwhile? We have this amazing pool noodle. I kid, of course.
Well, we could have gave it to him as an alternate weapon.
Ah,
the pool
yes,
noodle
of course.
warrior. That would have been.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But no, we have some interesting pieces, and of course, well, let's see what we got. We can do. These miniatures definitely seem to have a bit of variety to them. Perry is on. Perry is on the search. Is this the one you wanted?
Well, it's like translucent cape or something. No, it is just gray.
It is just grayscape. I was thinking something along the lines of purple, but
Oh,
we'll see. Okay, excellent. We could try using something with the shotgun there. Oh, yeah. Perry is definitely like,
did you want him using the shotgun in that, or is the running combat thing?
let's do. Do we feel like utilizing some different ones? What do you think, Perry? Yeah, okay, sounds good. So we did the skeletons before. Let's throw in a few other mummies, or maybe a couple monsters or something. It's kind of like that undead apocalypse. I think that's enough, and probably all I have.
Oh yeah, got some mummy and a couple ghouls and.
So when it comes to kind of like initial color to anything that you're starting to take a photograph of, like, is there any color theory when it comes to this type of stuff?
Not so much in this case. I think probably in some things I've put together, there was some theory.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's almost subconscious now because I've done it for so long. It's not like a calculated thing.
Yeah.
You just sort of like, that looks good, and you just do it. So
yeah, colors that complement each other because everybody kind of is like, we have eyes. We agree on that.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Well, I feel we got a couple of these probably match with this one over here. We can put that guy away. Yeah, we could play around with these four as well too, and we could do kind of like a zombie apocalypse inspired. Oh wow. Very nice. Zombie apocalypse styled theme as well too. If you're down for that.
Yeah.
Let's are we thinking, do we want to do the same patch of grass, or is there another place we could locate?
We could go maybe on the roadside, maybe.
Okay, yeah. I'm interested with that there.
Or on the asphalt.
Yeah,
so cars come by and crush us.
Kind of more urbanized. Let's try the back of the trunk.
Okay. I have a little bit of a sci-fi.
Yeah, something
Now,
like that.
trick with that will be, I'm not saying this is impossible. It just means I'm going to have to anticipate reflections.
Ooh,
so if you're on the trunk, so if we try and do this, like this trunk.
Yeah, let's try the back of here.
So it would be a little surreal. It'd be like on top of a, let's see how this one works out.
A futuristic setting. Okay, this is going to be interesting. We're up for the challenge. I'm just kind of placing them right now. Let's say they just came They're coming from either side. We'll do that.
And are they like pushing you towards the edge of the cliff? And
Yeah,
the
let's do that.
precipice?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Let's do that. This one's kind of in the middle. What used to be my brother, but now he's against me or something like that. We'll see. Talk about it. Join us, he says. No! Jump off. It's a perfect movie moment.
This will be a lot more difficult because of the reflection.
Because
for
of the
sure.
reflection of the...
I just realized with the stands too, the stands will make
Oh, just off of the bottom here and the base.
like this. Like these stands. Yeah.
Oh.
Just because their feet aren't together. So we got good reflections, but alternatively, what I could do is I could still make you, but put you on a base instead. So you are a
Okay.
figure.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's a way to counteract the difficulty.
Yeah.
So you want to go roll with the difficulty instead, especially when you're back of a car,
Mm-hmm.
because it's already kind of surreal because there's a big windshield wiper, and so it kind of creates a surreal situation.
Yeah. Let's try it out, though. Let's
Okay.
try it out. I like the idea of adding a bass in because that, well, I mean, that's essentially kind of a little bit of extra work. We got the lights, of
Okay.
course, in case if this helps. Let's
Well,
try this.
oh, no wonder. Actually, let's do no light.
No light?
Just because it'll, yeah. Let me see. So this is going to be more, because of the way they're positioned, it'll be like the back of you. Is that fine?
Yeah, that absolutely works.
Let's see how this works. And because we're trying to play into the fact that it is a car,
Mm-hmm.
let's, I'm just going to shift all this down. So that, instead of trying to hide the windshield wiper, let's embrace it.
Let's embrace it, yeah.
There we go. Now I've got to focus.
Ooh.
What did
You
you
said
think of something?
embrace it, and I did think of something.
What?
I'm thinking of the movie moment here right now. They got me pinned my back against the wall, but all of a sudden Perry, he's at the front, and he activates the windshield wiper, which really helps because a couple of them are crawling over it or something. I don't know. you mentioned embrace it. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? We're on a car for crying out loud. Maybe we got shrunk down, and these toys have become alive or something. We can maybe kind of pose one. Let's try. I kind of like using their arms a little bit. Oh, yeah, he kind of looks standing. Let's try this. This one's kind of clambering over. This one's just, oh, this one looks like he is climbing. So let's
Now, where are you going to be amongst all this?
I think still kind of have like back against the wall type idea. And we got these two who
Those
have
two are going to be the prominent.
prominence like right up against it all.
Okay. So this is the guy that's going to get you, and you're going to be like right here on the edge.
Yeah, right there on the edge.
And then if I put you on the edge too, I don't have to worry about reflection as much.
Perfect.
So maybe it'll all work out. Okay. Then. Okay, let me get a little closer even. This will have a bit more depth of field, but you can see that guy in the background. He
Mhm.
actually looks pretty, maybe not that guy as much, but that guy in the back is really good.
Yeah. You don't even see the base almost.
And this is one of those things with high resolution, I can crop out whatever I need to.
Mm-hmm.
But there, okay, so we got you.
Okay, perfect.
Oh no, we got that. Now we need you.
Okay, sounds good. So I'm gonna go grab quickly the fake toy.
Okay. And got to make sure I've got right angle so we get the right light. You're probably gonna go up there.
Okay, up.
Actually, just on that little patch of grass or dirt right there.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to use this picnic table to kind of get higher. Yeah, right there.
I feel like a video game character.
Okay, got one shot. Then maybe holding the gun, actually having the gun like that, but look, actually like that, yeah. Because then, and wait a sec. Aim the gun a little bit to your right. Yeah, right there. Okay, got it.
This is going to be so cool.
It is going to be an epic. So now things I'm going to consider later is, because I'm photographing you on green grass, the green grass actually casts some of that green color up into you.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go back to here, you can see it's kind of a colder. So those are things I'm going to consider when I'm editing.
Right.
So I'm going to tweak it so that you into a colder kind of color palette.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I actually almost like where you got me on that patch of grass. It almost looks like
Oh, it looks
my
like
miniature.
Oh, it does look like a stand.
Yeah, it does look like a stand already. That is so cool.
And then here's your
Very nice.
looking over your shoulder.
That's good.
So hopefully that'll add to the drama of.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Yeah.
movie moments right there. That is fantastic. That is
Okay.
so cool. That is so cool. All right. Perfect. Well, that's, I think, all the time that we have to probably discuss this topic. Thank you
Okay.
so much
Yeah.
for having the chance to kind of just go with the flow, take a picture of the back of my car and just go with the swords and miniatures. It was an out of the box idea, but I'm actually so glad that we got you the first experience on that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
going to be so cool.
I'm looking forward to seeing how it turns out in the end.
It's Clark and Perry on the case. Da-na-na-na. Clark and Perry do what it takes. Da-na-na-na. Clark and Perry investigate.
The activities and interests of local artists in the Windy City's finest throughout both Lethbridge and Medicine Hat, Alberta. Available on TELUS Optic TV, On Demand, VidFlex, YouTube, and more for limited time only. Terms and conditions apply.
Da-na-na-na.